Good morning, everyone. This is Deborah. Today we're going to talk about how I am surviving being single after being married for 4 decades. First thing is, I look at every bill with a fine-tooth comb. Every penny counts. I also do my own nails. I cut my own hair. I do my own toenails. That is very expensive for women who are now newly single. I don't have a TV per se. I can only watch Netflix, ever how you want to say it. I used to own stock in Netflix, but it wasn't never doing anything for like 10 years, so I sold it. That was stupid. I also, when I get my oil changed, I try to find coupons, and vehicle maintenance is extremely important because if you only got one car, you got to take care of it, girls. I don't eat out. Now, when I'm at work, I will either bring my sandwich or go next door and get just a $4 sandwich. I don't go out for expensive dinners. Now, maybe once a month or twice a month, a friend or a relative may take me out. But I don't hang around bars. You know, you have about 3 beers and the bill's over like $25 plus the tip. I don't go to bars. And let's see, what else do? I do my own home maintenance. And you're looking at a girl that never had to do this. I had employees and a husband who did all maintenance. And so that has saved me thousands, really, thousands over the last, I guess, I've been by myself for about 14 years. Now, I have had really good landlords. I actually put it in my lease agreement that they had 24 to 48 hours to come and fix any issue. They were there the first day. I have always had good landlords, and that's the key. You can tell a good landlord by the way he has maintained his house or the apartment that you're living in. I once moved away from my husband for about a year, got my own apartment, and it was brand new. Nobody had ever lived in it. And the AC unit froze up. So I asked my, husband to come over, and he thawed it out with a hairdryer because I've already had waited 3 or 4 days for them to come and fix it. And then they told me that I had to leave the apartment, that I have been banned or whatever because that canceled out the warranty. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, you never came to fix it. I had no other choice. And they were very vicious and mean. So that's the bad problem about living in an apartment. They have so many issues to deal with. They sometimes can't get to you in time. So that's a fair warning to you all. If you're in an apartment, don't touch anything, right? Yeah, that's when my husband got on his knee and gave me a very expensive engagement ring. I never really had one like that. My jaw dropped. It was 2.5 carats, I believe. And I looked at him and I said, "What did you do?" He wanted me to move back in, and I made some contingencies, and of course he didn't keep them. Within 6 months, I realized I was a fool. I realized that. When someone violates your boundaries, they don't care. Honey, you gotta leave. So, how else have I survived? I used to have maids. In fact, I had 2 maids. I had a maid that cleaned our office and a maid that cleaned my house. I now clean my own house. But this is a very big issue when you're disabled, is by the time you come home, you've got to rest. You've got to elevate your feet, because I'm 66, and so I have to sometimes ask for 3 days off at a time. I need one day just to rest, one day for the laundry and dishes, and another day to run errands and do housework. So, but housework is not a priority anymore because I spent my whole life trying to impress people, and it gets you nowhere. It gets you nowhere. It doesn't. So I always tried to keep up with the Joneses. I have my mother had 6 brothers who were very well off, and I always tried to keep up with them. It's a lost cause. Don't do that. The smart people are the ones that's driving 20-year-old cars and live in a modest housing. That's my spiel on that. So, dentist, that's another problem. I have to go out of the country to get dental work now, since because it's like 80% cheaper. My friends that I always went to the Dominican Republic with, I had all my teeth work done, thousands done. I saved like $9,000, and I stayed in their house. But now they can't go back there because there's a rabies outbreak, and they always have this cute little dog, so they can't even go. They're not allowing any dogs in there, even though the dog, has a rabies certificate. So now they're hitting Mexico. I think it's Puerto Vallarta. I forgot. I don't know how to say it. So that's where they're going now to get their dental care. So yeah, some of us Americans have to leave the country, and it's modest, very cheap housing while you're there. Plus, you get a little vacation. So keep that in mind, girls, if you can't afford all your dental care. So what else? I used to get massages like twice a month at the mall, and they closed down. Now I can't afford one massage. That's like $70 for an hour. But God, I miss those days. Now, when I was in the Dominican, I would go get a massage for $25 US, which is a bargain. I do miss that. So, what else? Oh, clothes. I used to own a dress shop, so I've always been a clothes horse. And I would spend $1,000 a week at Chico's. And their clothes, thank God, still look brand new after 20-some years. But now I need to purge some of them that I've not worn. So I'm going to go through there, and if I haven't worn it in 2 years, it's going in a box to the Goodwill. I think a Goodwill store might be opening up in my town. But I realize now that this whole world has changed, people don't judge you by your clothes as much as they used to. Everybody is dressing so casual during this pandemic. Everybody's in flip-flops and shorts, and it takes a lot of stress off of you when you don't have to dress up now. So where do I buy my clothes now? Be ready for this. Cato or Walmart. That's where I go. Walmart all of a sudden has really cute clothes, and as long as you hang them to dry and not put them in the dryer and you wash them in cold water, they'll last maybe a year. But they are very, very cute. But I have enough of the Chico clothes to supplement the cheaper clothes at Walmart. But the trick about going to Walmart is you got to go at least twice a month, because their racks will be cleaned out. Like, I think white jeans or white shorts are impossible to find, but once you see them, you better grab them. Okay. I do wash my own car when I have the time. I vacuum my own car. Now, twice a year, maybe I'll go to the car wash. And I've tried to teach my granddaughter to be frugal. Like, if you have a shredder, I save that shredding paper to give to her for her gerbils and her animals, so that saves money for her. When I do spend money, it's at Costco. I will do probably every 60 days, I'll go in there and get my staples, and that saves me tons of money. So if you've never signed up for Costco, please do it, because you will save tons. Going to your neighborhood pharmacy or convenience store like 7-Eleven, you're paying double if not triple. So it's worth it, signing up, even though you don't think so. It is worth signing up. What else can I say? I don't, very rarely will I even order a movie on like Fandango. Very rarely. Like I say, I have to watch every penny. I think that's enough, people. Hopefully you've stayed with me for the last 10 minutes. I love you guys, and I'm getting ready to celebrate. I think it's 28 or 29,000 subscribers. That is so cool. I think every month I get like an extra 150. I'm not going for the clickbait so much. I think a lot of the famous YouTubers who go for clickbait, it just hurts their reputation, if you know what I mean. So, bye everyone.